there's a lot of activity here.
Now, Penn Station, that's where we came out yesterday, Mom?
Well, yeah, that's where you take the Long Island Railroad, or you're coming from, if you're coming from out of state.
Out of
But
state.
if you're coming from places like California, you're coming in at Grand Central.
At Grand Central.
At Grand Central.
Now, where is it? We passed that, didn't we?
Grand Central is not far, but pretty a mile and a half from your hotel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Penn Station. That's a big... No, smash burger. Have you ever had that?
My wife is a great cook.
So you don't have to worry about...
As a matter of fact, this morning she had me go... I'm Indian.
Okay.
And she had me take her to this place where they have their own places where they go.
Yes, sir.
Get her whatever she needs.
You'll take her there because you know it's going to be good when you get
Well,
there.
I know it's going to be good, but if I don't take her there, then I'm going to hear for the rest of the week, oh, I wanted to get that, and you didn't want to go.
Oh, wow.
Do you all have children?
We have 2 beautiful children. Mm-hmm. We have a 2-week-old grandson.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you. And we have 2 granddaughters. We have a daughter and a son. Mm-hmm. And we have 2 little little girls. They're 6 and 3.
6 and 3.
Yeah. There's a lot of famous places here.
And so this is the garden here?
This is the arena. When you enter where we pointed out, that's the entrance to the garden.
Okay.
That's the entrance.
But this is the arena. This is where the Knicks play and the Rangers play.
Oh, neat.
And when you have the Kentucky playing the basketball, you guys got that little stupid team from New Jersey. And I so happen to like Kentucky because I don't know if you're too. Rick Pitino used to be the coach.
Right.
I like that guy.
I like that guy too.
I like that guy.
Okay.
So
and then the Amtrak. So this is
Amtrak there, and the whole thing.
Okay.
So if you focus your camera there a little bit, that's the post office.
right here.
That's the general post office. Now that's the only post office in the United States. It's never closed.
Never closed.
Never closed.
Really?
Be it Christmas, Thanksgiving, there's always a window open there.
Wow.
Yes. That's the general post office.
That's the general post office right there.
Now if you look up, there's wording there. It says there, neither snow, and as I go down, I try to memorize
Neither
it, but I'm
snow,
old man now. But
nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night.
yes,
Stays these
couriers
from
their
the
route.
swift completion of their appointed route.
Yes. Now that's a national landmark.
Oh, yeah.
That means, you know what that means. That has to stay like that for as long as the United States exists.
Yeah. They tried to get rid of it with Trump, though.
He tried a lot of crap. Excuse my language. We hate him here. He is so hated in this city.
Oh, he is.
Oh, ma'am.
Now, where is his Donald Trump Tower?
The Trump Tower is on 5th Avenue.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it alright if I show you in this shot too? Because I want to.
Yeah, you could. Don't break your camera.
Yeah, we need a picture of our prestigious.
Yes, the king of New York.
It's New York City. I love my work.
You can tell.
You can tell that.
And I love this city. It's the greatest city in the darn earth.
Amen. Don't tell him I said that in Nashville.
It's a great city.
Great city to have.
See here, that the post office is the whole block.
Oh.
And then it goes over all the way to the Hudson River. It's a huge
And it's
place.
named, so they named this after Cardinal.
No, they named it. No, he used to be the senator from New York, Senator Moynihan.
Yeah,
Daniel Patrick Moynihan.
Daniel Patrick Moynihan.
Yeah.
I love all of the gold here.
Oh yes. So I'm gonna take a left and show you guys something very interesting.
All right.
Get yourself there, buddy. You gotta pay attention. All these buildings you see coming up here, all of them to the left and to the right and straight across. It's called the Hudson Yards. The Hudson Yards. Now that's the largest private development in the history of the United States.
Wow.
It's a $75 billion project.
$75 billion.
All private money, the bank's money, private money. Not government is not involved in that.
Wow.
Now you name it and it's there. Schools, boutique shops, hotels, you name it and it's there. And it goes straight across. Where on 9th Avenue is going to be 10th Avenue and then towards 11th Avenue.
Wow.
So it's definitely money.
Money here, right?
There's tons of money here, man. Tons. And you still have the have-nots. You still have those that, we still, when I see things, when I see someone in a garbage can looking for a little food.
Right.
It kills me. We live in the richest country in the world.
Well, it makes no sense, does it?
Absolutely no sense. We got to take care of our people.
Yeah, man.
See all these buildings, and as I go a little rest.
Now, what is this to the right?
These were there a long
Old
time ago.
church.
These are apartment houses and some office space. But that's not a part of the Hudson Yards. Maybe they're going to tear it down. Developers got a lot of money and they do as they please. Now, up here we can't see it, but it's what we call the edge.
The edge.
It's the edge. People, you go there, and it's a platform that extends from the building, and it's all glass. So when you look down and you look to the side, you get what they call it, a surround.
Surround sound?
Well, the sound, but you get a surround view.
Surround view.
Surround
Okay,
view
okay.
of the whole. It's very, very high up. It's on the
Aerial view.
Yeah, the aerial view. It's on the 100th floor.
Oh, wow.
It's on the 100th floor. See, it's that building there, but you wouldn't be able to see it.
So
It's
that
that
side
building.
in the Empire State.
Oh, wow.
The Empire State Building also have that. They have there what they call the observation deck.
Yeah, I wish I could have. We went to
You'll come back.
We'll come back.
You'll come back. No questions. That's one thing. I have never met anyone that came here and didn't come back.
It didn't come back.
Never. It's a magnet that draws you back here.
Yeah, because you can't see it all in one visit.
Well, it takes a while. Now you see that there? That's sculpture. It's called a vessel. You should really take a shot of that.
The vessel.
That's the vessel. Now the people climb that. They walk up.
Oh, really?
Yes,
I see
they
the
walk up.
steps there.
But a couple of idiots jumped off the darn thing and they had to close it down until they figure out a way how that people cannot jump over the goddamn thing. People are so stupid.
Right. That's what happened in Asheville. Somebody started jumping off of not the building I worked in on, but the other building. The Grand Hyatt.
The Grand Hyatt. Okay.
For 4th of July.
So we have the Grand Hyatt Hotel here also. It's Grand Central is sitting over that hotel.
Oh, really?
So we didn't come this far because I turned to drop you guys over the hotel. But this is all the Hudson Yards. I mean the Hudson River.
Man, look at that building right
Hudson
there.
River. That's the Javits Center. That's where they have exhibition.
Exhibitions
Yeah,
there.
like when you have the Antique Road Show, or you have the Auto Show. That's where they have that. You see, you get a great view here of the vessel. See there to the left.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Man. That is amazing.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yes,
It's
sir.
an amazing
And
thing.
it's so funny because we didn't notice that last night, did we?
No.
Well, maybe you didn't pass by there.
Nah, and I've never noticed that before. Now, when did they build that?
Well, the Hudson Yards is still under construction.
That's it.
So that has been completed about 2 years ago.
About 2 years ago.
All this whole project you see here, everything you see, it's still under construction. And little by little, they're renting out. But the pandemic did a lot of damage. The pandemic did a lot of damage.
A lot of people don't think they.
A lot of people left, but they're all going to come back. They're all going to come back. There are a bunch of chickens. They left the city. The best education, they made their money here. Their children goes to the best schools in the world, and they left the city. Now, right here is the widest part of Manhattan. 14th Street is the widest part of the island.
This is the widest part.
Of the island, yeah. But the island, if you really look at the map, at the bottom of the island and the top of the island is very narrow. It's like an angle. Yeah, it's like an angle. Now the Chelsea Piers is the largest sports complex in the world.
Yes, sir.
They play everything there. Not professional, but if you have, that's the wealthy people. They're a member of those clubs where they go to do tennis and swimming and basketball and, you name it, they go there. Golf.
They got it.
You got it all right there. It's not it's you got to join those clubs to be a member, and then your kids get to go there.
Well, remember that spot. Here, go and talk to those kids. They got money.
They take it for granted, sir. They take it for granted.
Yeah, this is nice.
Very nice. Very nice. And before the pandemic, we had the hurricane. We had Sandy. And Sandy,
I remember that.
it was $100 billion damage it done to the city.
Wow.
$100 billion.
So a lot of parts of America is recovering, from just all kinds of.
America is always recovering, man. But we're a rich country. If these things happen in many countries of the world, they'll be wiped off the map.
That's the Chelsea Parks. Now, I wanted to ask you.
You could ask me anything.
All right. So
anything.
When we were by the church earlier,
right,
there was a stone structure right there, I think on Amsterdam.
Across from the church, there is General Grant. He used to be the president of the United States. That's his memorial there.
Oh, that's what it is.
If we were talking about the same thing, but I'm pretty sure that's what you're asking.
Yes, sir. I'm thinking so.
Yes.
It's all stone.
It's all stone.
Yes, sir. Oh, wow. I was wondering.
That's General Grant, the president memorial there.
Oh, so they named that off of me.
Yes.
My middle name's Grant.
Oh. all right.
Yes, sir.
Benjamin Grant
Lewis.
So I want to ask you to turn your camera in a little bit.
Okay.
Sometimes you're better off not focusing straight ahead, because all you're going to see is cars, really. But when you focus it to the left and to the right, that's when you're going to get
a good angle.
Yeah, there's nothing here. All cars that you see in Kentucky.
Right.
You're not going to see any racehorses. We don't have the Derby here. You see Sky Rink for the ice skating.
Okay.
And, can go on and on. See, the farthest south I've been, I was in Georgia a couple of times.
In Georgia,
but I don't like the south. I'm sorry.
Too hot or what?
No, I don't. I'm a very political guy, and I don't like the politics now. They still think they're living in whenever. I don't want to live there. All this area, when we had that hurricane, it was completely flooded out. These areas were closed for like a year, a little bit more than a year, and they're still rebuilding. I don't know if you watched the show Law and Order.
Yes, sir.
They filmed that here.
Now, what is this building?
That's IT. That's advertising and Hollywood stuff.
Oh, really?
Big time Hollywood stuff.
Well, I want to talk to them too.
Big time Hollywood stuff.
Oh no, this is nice over here too. Pier 57. See, now if we had taken that tour. Oh, thank you.
If you had taken the bus tour, I hope I didn't give you an inflated price. But the bus tour, those guys.
Well, we couldn't see anything, first of all.
They don't
And we couldn't
know
hear.
what they're talking about.
And we couldn't hear anything. It was just a little lady and a little man in an accent.
Good money. When I give you my money,
I want my money's worth. Wow. I hope you don't mind me hanging my tongue out.
No. I'm doing my job.
Is it still there? Yeah, it's still there.
You're going to see some stuff that is going to freak you out.
Oh, good.
Sorry about my language, but I'm taxi driver.
Oh man.
I've had my share, but right now we're sightseeing towards the end of our journey. I'm going to explain that to you.
All right.
This right here to the right,
Okay.
we call it the Little Island. That's a man-made island.
Oh.
That's only 2
Oh
years old.
wow, that is so neat.
That's so cool, my brother.
Right. Yeah. And that's only 2 years old. Hudson River Park.
Oh.
Wow.
That's Granada.
Right there. Huh.
To the left, it's the meat packing district.
It's the meat packing.
Now, years ago, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, the tri-state area, all the meats and poultry that came in,
Yes,
this is where it came.
It's New York.
At the meat packing district.
Right in the meat packing
In the
district.
meat packing. And then they have now modern day facilities up in the Bronx in the area. So now this area, now we're entering Chelsea.
In Chelsea.
Yeah, this area is called Chelsea.
This is really nice. Now, as far as residents go, do a lot of people live in these, you know? In these,
This is all residential.
all residents.
And you will have offices in between.
Yes, sir.
You know, doctors' offices and da-da-da-da-da. But it's primarily residential.
Primarily residential.
Now, a 2-bedroom apartment here would run you in the area of $5,000 a month.
In the area of 5,000.
5,000.
Wow. Now, I have another question for you.
Go ahead.
Were you ever on that show, Taxi?
No.
What about what's the one where they were in the cabs?
Yeah, money taxis.
Money Taxi?
Yeah, whatever it's called.
Taxi Confessions? Oh,
I don't have
man.
time for that.
You
That's the trade center straight ahead of us.
Straight ahead.
That's the World Trade.
Okay,
We're going by there.
okay.
And that's New Jersey City on the other side.
No, that's a big city too.
That's a big city. That area developed after the attack on trade center. Across the river and moved into Midtown where you guys would tell them.
Wow. So that area is considered Midtown and Hill
Yes,
Station?
Midtown West where you guys are.
Midtown West. Man, that place is huge too though. Oh, and look at I guess that's a painting or a sculpture that's right in the middle of the little boy?
It could be, I didn't know.
A sculpture.
Now this here is the trapeze school.
Trapeze School.
Trapeze, where you just swing, you know.
Oh,
Where you
okay.
have the circus up there. You see up there, I think there are a couple of people up there.
Okay. Trapeze School.
Now we left Chelsea and now we're in Greenwich Village.
This is Greenwich Village.
We're in Greenwich
Oh,
Village,
great.
yes.
It's great. It's great. And there's Christopher.
Very famous.
Greenwich Village.
Christopher Street.
Christopher Street. I thought I had heard that name before.
Well, when you have, for example, the Gape, this is like what I mentioned for the 2nd Street. Or if you go up to Harlem, 125th Street,
This
Martin
is-
Luther King Boulevard, this is gays. Like when you have the gay parade, the parade ends here.
On Christopher Street.
On Christopher Street, and then
Very
people
nice.
do their thing.
Oh, I'm introducing some stuff that freaks you out then.
I'm a very liberal guy.
All right.
I think people don't know their lives.
No, they're all that little man in the middle. Or maybe a painting.
Most likely it's a sculpture.
It's just amazing. I mean, and look, and they're still building. You know?
Yes. It's the statue of liberty up there.
You're gonna go past it.
It's pretty far.
Okay. Now I hear a lot of people mention Canal Street.
That's Canal Street coming up. Canal Street was actually a canal. Now Now we're on the west side, where you get the Holland Tunnel to take you to New Jersey. See those cars there on the left?
Yes, sir.
Most likely, 90% of them are going to the tunnel. Now, if I was on the east side, it puts me on the Manhattan Bridge to take me to Brooklyn.
To Brooklyn.
Yeah. Well, you could cross the Washington Bridge.
Now that's what we came across when I drove up from Kentucky.
Okay.
We came across the Washington Bridge, and we waited there forever. It's a nice story.
All these buildings you're going to see here, all this land space on the right, all these buildings on the right, that used to be a part of the Hudson River. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Vestry Street.
So, yeah, Vestry Street. But as we get up there a little bit, we're like 7 blocks away. It used to be a part of the Hudson River, and they did landfill. And now they made it into some of the most expensive real estate in the world.
Really?
Yeah. The big powerhouses, American Express, all these Goldman Sachs, you know, these big banks, these all money. You know. And then you have residential there also. An apartment there would cost you, some of the apartment cost $20,000 a month for a 4-bedroom.
$20,000 a month.
Some people pay $50,000 a month, my friend.
That tells you there's money here, isn't it?
It's called the brain. If you went to school and you get educated, that's the bottom line.
That's the bottom line.
I tell people all the time, it's called education.
That's the bottom line.
This is one of the 5 most prestigious properties in the United States. There's something called the Washington Residence. That's not Westinghouse pays that scholarship in full.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But they're very difficult schools to get into. Very difficult. See, all of this used to be a part of the river.
Right. Oh, this is what you were just talking
yes,
about.
all of this used to be a part of the river.
Isn't that something, Mama?
But that's residential.
And that's
That's
residential.
residential.
Now, I bet you they're paying a pretty good.
That's what I said.
Now, where is Brookfield Properties?
Good question. We're getting back.
Okay. Yes, sir. And what is this? Okay, the tower.
Those towers are all office space, commercial.
All office space.
That tower there is 7 World Trade Center.
That's 7.
That's 7. That's there's Goldman Sachs, one of the biggest hedge fund companies in the world.
I know my mom's best.
Right.
Yes, sir.
And if you guys want to take a couple of pictures with the World Trade,
oh yes,
in
sir.
the background, you know.
In the background there, that would be nice.
See, that's the World Trade right
World
there.
Trade Center.
See, that's the American Express Tower.
Oh, that's Merrill Lynch right here. Brookfield Properties.
Right there, Brookfield Place.
Oh, really? Yes.
You will say, I was there.
I was there.
I was there.
Yes.
I was there.
Give me a Lincoln. Yes,
And
sir.
you have friends and family coming?
I'll send them right your way. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
I do sightseeing like once a year.
Once a month. Oh, so you're very blessed.
I believe I'm not a religious man. I believe in karma.
There you go.
It was meant to be. Everything, nothing is an accident.
Amen.
Nothing is an accident. When you take the ferry to go to and from New Jersey, this is one of the very many places that the ferry stops.
Oh. And so is this another man-made island here?
That's man-made.
Man-made.
Like I said, everything here is man-made.
Mm.
They did landfill and they made it into what it is.
Mm.
And to walk around, it's unbelievable, very nice.
Yes, sir. Wow. Well, that just tells you, taught me a lot already. All right. It's Brookfield Properties. $500 billion acquisition.
Oh,
They're big guys.
Those are big boys. They're the players.
They're the players.
I'm going to pull over in a little bit, and you and your mom can get a shot at that World Trade.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes. They're selling Fifth and Broadway now. I told you that, didn't I, Mom? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's where I used to work.
Okay, this might give you a pretty good shot of the World Trade Center.
All right.
You can get out real quick.
All right, great.
If you leave it running, you and your mom can stand there, and I'll just hold it up.
Oh, good.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, sir. And it's still running?
It's recording?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. And then
You know what? I'm going to get out and do this.
you're gonna get out and do it.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, sir. Please. All right.
You want to take a picture?
Yes, ma'am. Here I come.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Very good. Got it. Woo. Still such a solemn space, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You all right? Watch your step there.
All right.
Okay, sir.
All right.
Wow.
Thank
that's
you.
Something in.
Go ahead. Am I too far?
Yeah.
Am I too far?
That's good right
That's
there.
good.
All right.
Take one with my mom's phone.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
You got it?
Yes, sir.
No, I'm not good with this, so you got to forgive me.
Yeah. All right.
So
I pressed that red?
First, now that one's recording there, and there's the photo.
Okay.
All right. And here's the coolest guy on earth.
All right. Okay, Mr. Benjamin. You want to check this? I'm terrible with
Okay. You did good.
Can I get a picture with you? Yeah. You are awesome.
You guys are good guys.
Thank you, sir.
Gotcha.
All right. Thank you.
Come on, let me get one with you.
Yes. Good.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Let's go take a look at that statue.
Let's go
Yes,
take a look at that
yes.
statue. All right. Woo! Got it?
Yep.
All right. Walk across here.
All right.
North Carolina, Kansas. Oh man, your car is hooked on up. Got the game scores and everything. Brookfield Properties, $500 billion acquisition. Oh yeah. Latest company.
The ball. Oh, you know a lot. You know more than me.
Now where's the?
Well, you know, it all comes down to time. You know, we're in the area of the ball. We'll see how it works out.
Okay, all right. I didn't know if he was close.
That's a very busy bull. Everyone wants to sit on him and take pictures with him.
Excuse me.
You see, when you have the trade center, the tower fell, well, that's one. Tower 2 was over there. When the tower fell, the tower had fell across the highway. I don't think these guys were
New place. All right. Tory Burke. Man. You can tell I'm a huge fan of Brookfield.
I can tell. There's something about them that gets you drunk.
Yes.
I know me, man. My wife, when she met me, she says, I didn't know guys like you exist. I love life.
Amen.
What is your wife? What did she do? What does she do?
She works with a couple of doctors.
Mm.
Yeah. But she had a very good job,
Yeah,
and then
good
they downsized. And then after 15 years, they lost, they downsized and she lost her job.
Yes.
And then she stayed home and she started eating too much.
Mm.
And I said, you got to go back to work, lady.
Yes. I know it's right.
Now we're this area. This is called Battery Place.
So what does that mean?
We're in Battery Park area.
Battery Park.
Yeah, so they name they name this area now Battery Place. All these apartment buildings. Someone gets into my cab and they say, I'm going to 180 Battery Place, or I'm going to, in the area. When they said, it's like someone says, I'm going down to Wall Street. So, one thing I forgot. These buildings here are referred to. We're at Torn, where you saw Brookfield, in that area where you took the pictures.
Yes, sir.
That's called the World Financial Center.
Right.
This is the World Financial.
Make sure we're still going there. All right.
We have the good, the bad, and the ugly right here, my friend. Every flavor.
Well, depending on what time of day it is,
We've got them all here. I love it.
Yes, sir.
I'm an old man now, what the hell. So if I made this turn, I would go into Battery Place.
Oh, okay.
Part of the complex. It's very expensive here. There's a lot of money here.
Oh, really? Yes, sir.
So we're not going to the statue on that island, but this is the best we can do.
This is the best to be, and that is the best shot you can see.
That's the best shot. You go down there with your mom.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit here, and oh, there, that little island there. That's Ellis Island.
Ellis Island.
That's a museum.
Now, can you still go to the top of the statue, or you can't do that?
Well, it depends on the day of the week.
Oh, got you.
Because we got, we just had a big shooting in Sacramento. The guy last night, the guy killed like a bunch of people. We live in like where you guys are, they too many guns.
Yes, sir.
So you guys can go ahead and get a shot at the statue.
Okay, excellent.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
I'm here, buddy.
All right. Thank you.